Everything.
Yeah. Victor is the final pickup for Xiaogu, and with that, we've got our final rosters set up. Xiaogu going about as standard as you can in 7.
Mariana and a Victor will have a trade at level 1. In middle lane, the Thunderlords is the biggest differentiator for Zatai to have an advantage. Newbee always goes Deathfire Touch, and because
Klid's eating damage, smites the Scuttle Crab first for health. There's a tidal wave as Klid gets knocked up. The 80 carries follow up. First blood, SOFM. There's a shockwave that Newbee flashes out as Ali gets smashed. Crystal follows up with a bubble onto Newbee, and he already used his summoner spells. Laser will pick up SOFM from the distance, but that's 3-1 Snake as bot lane collapses.
And credit where it's due to Newbee.
Does Kabe knock up onto Zatai. He's separated from the team. There's a hook to follow up. Newbee eats collateral damage in his zone away, but Alone is still able to get it. Flandre shows up from behind. A huge cask splits Xiaogu up. They have got to follow through, and it is, in fact, Alone who's coming up big with another kill onto Crystal.
And that was such a good...
Got some sort of plan as SOFM, gets kicked in, but Klid doesn't follow up with the Sonic Wave. This is the exact same play, but this time without teleport. Knock up again onto Zatai. Flash hook. Zatai manages to get his ultimate off, but goes down to Newbee as Xiaogu continue to chase. He gets a laser onto OQ and continues following up. That's Arcane Shift and collateral damage. They turn onto Crystal once again. It's another 2 kills, but they've already gotten the turret.
And it's so simple for them, though, to get these kills.
He pins Kabe against the wall. He still manages to get a cask off as Newbee follows up onto SOFM. Rylai's is slowing so much, and SOFM gets destroyed by Newbee.
There's no saving SOFM there. However, Snake still have the shockwave. They still
over the wall. He steals the Drake. Cask is still being held onto as the Chaos Storm is used. SOFM flashes and gets out alive, but only just, and the Cask is used to deny chase. Klid follows up with a Sonic Wave as Kabe has caught Crystal again. Alone is dueling OQ and doing enormous damage. Kabe, Tidal Wave is going to find a knockup. There's an enemy redemption as Xiaogu secure the Baron. Newbee forces SOFM back as Flandre tries to go in, and Kabe misses a hook. OQ's continuing to pepper these shots across, but
they get out.
Xiaogu just take it.
I don't know what Snake were doing.
Yeah.
All right, it's 33-53.
He gets a knockup. Newbee is there. A hook gets turned around. He fires a laser, and Newbee's actually getting huge damage. Crystal might die. He does indeed. Newbee's still able to get a kill as Kabe finally drops. Newbee's got a double now. So a 2-for-2 trade despite 5 members of Snake being there. 5v2. Xiaogu knocked down the top inhibitor turret, and now they start walking mid. Or from Xiaogu, and none of the answers of Snake are working out. That's redemption. They're forcing the fight on the Kabe, and Newbee as Alone looks for the duel and finds the kill onto Crystal. Meanwhile, the rest of Xiaogu have caught Flandre overextending. Newbee is doing work over the wall. SOFM is left by his team, and Newbee is ready to follow up. Hook pulls him back, and Alone is going to eat some damage from OQ, and finally will be able to walk away. But Newbee managed to kill SOFM. He walks fearlessly forward. Doesn't even care, but dies to the auto attack from Flandre. Kabe will drop as well, and Xiaogu bite off way too much more than they can chew. As the cast knocks Kabe out, Newbee walks in, laser finds SOFM. Klid does not get the steal. It's Kabe who gets it. Xiaogu secure a kick over the wall, finds SOFM. Flandre tries to make him punish, but that's Kabe flashing into 3 members of Snake. The knockup separates Alone, but Newbee is doing work with Alone as they are peppering these shots. There is just not enough. Zatai has got the perfect position on the opposite side. The front row seat to watch as his team goes down. He manages to get an execution onto Alone, and Klid died in the ensuing fight. But Newbee's walking mid. Zatai is chasing Alone away. He's silenced. Flash over the wall. Follow up, and now Kabe will certainly punish Zatai. Newbee is looking to end the game. Kabe gets the ace. Newbee bringing in the Baroned up super minions, and the Nexus itself is exposed. This is going to be game number 1 going to Xiaogu as they drop the Nexus. With Bruiser Victor and a massive Nautilus, they do it again.
He walks in, does little to no damage with his Victor, but he has Baron empowered minions anyway. Thanks to Kabe for securing that one for his team next to 2 junglers.
As Victor is the next follow-up from Newbee, so very similar composition from Xiaogu. They swap around a few minor things, trade Nami for Lulu. But other than that, it's the same.
Getting the vibes of
getting limber before the game prepares.
He doesn't sound as loopy.
Or is he getting lumber?
Server.
Sorry?
He doesn't sound as loopy on this server.
Yeah, he's a little... They might actually try this. They target Crystal first. Alone eats the first burst of damage before dashing out of turret range. First blood, OQ. He takes a turret shot and walks away. He actually is going to eat the damage, forced to flash away, but Ali follows up with a bubble. Newbee gets the execution onto Crystal. Kabe's managed to hold top lane. OQ just got his arrow off cooldown, had his heal.
What a shock, Dom. I cannot believe that this just happened. The Kabe with the magic resistance everywhere, just Syndra's magic damage. What are they doing?
You tell me, man. It's the blind leading the blind, and we're the one
with
with the vision here. Flashes away, but he's still slowed, kicked back in. Teleport used by Flandre, but he's already dead. And teleport will complete. Flandre, what are you doing?
Here we go.
He's got flash and the dragon kick as well. Redemption brings him back up just a little bit. Klid's eating damage. There's the kick, but knocked up midway. Newbee follows up for the kill, though. Zatai doesn't even use the power unleashed, but a mosquito nonetheless. Another stun finds him. There he goes. That's the Clash Flens combo. As now Klid tries to get in there. Zatai makes his way out. Klid follows up and gets the execution. Will survive, but Crystal tries to punish and gets the execution on the far side. Alone, meanwhile, diving into the back along with Kabe. They've found OQ. They've got the crowd control. They've got the damage. Alone is looking for it, but he's got to change targets to Flandre and will try to shred through his health.
Whoa, Alone.
And doesn't have enough. He drops as Flandre punishes that AD carry, but it's 3 versus 1 on an inhibitor.
Yeah, and because Flandre does actually die, QG have more than enough power now to threaten this. Newbee still full health, played the perfect team fight around Zatai's range and around him doing damage. Zatai had no choice but to go for Klid. The fact that Klid dies prevents perhaps the Baron from being looked at from QG, but because
Middle wave is going to keep them locked down as Xiaogu finally catch up to Kabe. He's got a redemption to heal himself up, and OQ goes down to the redemption from Ali. Kabe continues to chase. They will not be stopped. The orbital defense laser. Klid follows up with a clean insect onto Zatai, but he's pinned against the wall, able to drop alone, but Newbee and Kabe, the Bash Bros, continue to chase forward. The hook onto SOFM is even dirtier than the last one we saw.
Get our Kabe, but they still get the fights, QG. Now mid lane threatened, Baron potentially taken from Snake was completely eradicated by just the Chaos Storm. And so now they go to the Baron, QG. They should be able to pick this one up. Kabe does not miss.
SOFM is making his way there, level 13 to level 13, and he's got Smite. But Xiaogu, they've got a lot of mana on Newbee. He's got his cooldowns almost as the Chaos Storm as well. Ali will look to zone.
Gravity field the choke point and zone him off.
Yeah, completely misses the laser. Decides to use the ultimate onto Baron. SOFM gives it up for lost as Xiaogu win the fight and they take the Baron.
QG now with a
hook finds SOFM, immediate redemption, tidal wave to follow up. They're focusing on the turret though, it's cleaned out. Kabe was just a distraction as Chaos Storm finds SOFM. He's healed up, Klid follows, and doesn't get the execution. It's Newbee who does. Meanwhile, the rest of Snake are flashing into the fountain to try to escape. It doesn't matter that he's got 3 items now. OQ can't do anything as Xiaogu are on to the Nexus turrets.
They're just diving to look towards ending this game. Snake have to do something right now or it's over.
I don't think they can afford to. It's now or never. Oh, they're trying to force the fight. Flash engage onto Zatai, looking for something, anything. Klid dives onto the fountain to zone them away as the Nexus turrets fall. Ali alone and Newbee clean up the Nexus and take the series 2-0 over Snake.
And easy as you like, QG just bolts into the bottom lane, straight at the faces of Snake, and just force them back within their own base.
Place your bets on more than 15 esports games. Deposit and withdraw easily using many worldwide payment methods. Place your bets live while enjoying the game. We offer 24/7 support and bonuses for every new user. Bet now on ArcaneBet.com.